Hello and welcome to this new video tutorial of GST module for Magento 2, and in today's video tutorial we'll be showing you how you can implement the goods and services tax within your Magento 2 based web store, and we'll be showing you the backend configuration and the other parts of this particular module. So before we proceed further, let me give you an overview of the goods and services tax module for Magento 2. So basically, using this plugin, your store would be able to support the GST functionality as per the norms that have been set under the Indian government tax rules and regulations. Goods and services tax is added to the products at the time of checkout and gets displayed within the order details page and the invoice. The admin or the store owner can add the goods and services tax and the HSN, or the Harmonized System of Nomenclature, which is a 6-digit uniform code that classifies all or around 5,000 plus products and is accepted worldwide. Apart from that, the admin can mass upload the GST for the products in bulk by uploading a CSV file. So let's get ahead and let's see how this particular extension works. So first we'll take you to the web store front end, and we'll be adding certain products to our cart, and we'll show you how the GST gets added and how the CGST gets added for that. So after that, we'll just take you to the backend configuration settings so as to show you how to set up the GST in the first place. So let's go to the front end first. So here I'm at the Magento 2 web store, and what I'll be doing is I'll be signing in first. So I'll be entering my email address and my password for the same. So I've logged into my account, and what I'll be doing is I'll be adding certain products into my cart, and thereafter we'll be making the checkout. So for that, let me go to one of the categories and let me select a product for that. So here I'm at the product page with the Jaws duffel bag. So what I'll be doing, I'll be adding some quantity of this product. I'll add 2 quantities to my cart. So we will add this to the cart. Now we can tap the view and edit cart button to check the cart basically, and here we can tap on the estimate shipping and tax option, and we can see that the GST has been applied, or the goods and services tax has been applied to this particular product, and we have different bifurcations as well. So we have the state GST, that's for 176 rupees and 28 paisa, and we have the CGST, or the central GST, that's for 176 rupees and 28 paisa. Apart from that, for the intra goods and services tax, that is not applicable for that. And now the customer can tap on the proceed to checkout button so as to make the checkout. So that's how the GST gets displayed while a customer is making a checkout, first within the what we say as the shopping cart, and lastly after placing the order, the customer can check the details of the GST by navigating to the orders section and checking the same. And apart from that, on the invoice as well, the customer can see the GST details. So here you can see that under the order summary as well, we have the SGST and we have the CGST and the IGST have been mentioned. So what I'll do is I'll just place the order first. I'll place the order. So let me check the order that I've placed. So this is the order that I've placed as a customer, and here you can see the total GST, that's for 352 rupees and 55 paisa. And the customer can basically check the invoice after the order has been completed. The customer would be able to check the invoice as well, and within the invoice as well, the customer can see the GST tax details there. So right now I'm at the admin web store backend right now, and I am on the same order, that's the order number 59. So here's the order number 59 with the GST as 352 rupees and 55 paise, and here I'll be generating the invoice for this particular order. So as to show you the customer and invoice as well. So here the admin can also check the GST that has been applied for that particular order, and it's for the 352 rupees and 55 paisa. So within the cart, you can see the different bifurcations of the SGST, CGST, and the IGST, and collectively the admin can see the complete goods and services tax here in the backend. So let me generate the invoice, and I'll be completing this particular order. So after the invoice has been generated, here the customer will have another tab, that's the invoices tab. So I'll just tap that up to bring up the invoice for this particular order that I had placed, and here the customer can see the goods and services tax that was applicable for the purchase that the customer had made within the Magento 2 web store. So that's how the GST gets displayed to the customers as well and to the store owner. And now let me take you to the admin backend panel, and let me show you the configuration settings for this particular extension and how the admin will be able to mass upload the GST details for the products in bulk by uploading a CSV file. So for that, let me take you to the admin backend panel. So I've already logged into the admin backend panel and configured the module in the first place. After you have successfully installed this particular plugin, you need to navigate through stores and then configuration. And on the configuration page, under the web tool block, we have the GST or the goods and services tax option. You need to tab that up, and this brings up the general settings for this particular plugin. And here you can enable or disable this particular plugin for use at the web store front end. So if you enabled it, then the GST cost would be added to the purchases that have been made or the orders that have been placed for the different products. And here the store owner needs to enter his GST identification number. So basically the GST number that is generated. So for that, what you need to do is, while you have applied for the GST, you have registered yourself, and after you have submitted your application, when the application status shows the status of your particular application that you have set up shows as approved, at that time a GST IN gets generated, and that goods and services identification number needs to be entered here, and the same is used for logging into the GST government website to configure your GST details there. And lastly, you just need to set up your production state, so whichever state you are in and working from, so you need to set up the production state for that, basically the place where the products are being produced. So this was the basic general settings for the Magento 2 GST plugin. And after this, you'll see this particular I'll just show you the configuration setting. Just give me a second for that. So here on the left hand side, you can see this what we say as the menu option with the name GST. So you just need to tab that up, and this brings up the mass update GST. So you need to tab that up. So under this particular section, the admin will be able to upload a CSV that has the GST details for each of the products that are there within the web store. So what the admin needs to do, he needs to, I'll just show you the basically the sample CSV for this particular CSV file. So you can tap on the default.csv here, and this will open up the CSV file. I have already opened one. So I'll just show you what are the different columns for which the values need to be added. So first of all, we have the product ID. Accordingly, you can enter the product ID, so the products that are there within your Magento 2 web store. Then you can set up the GST percent and the GST minimum price and the GST percent maximum and the HSN code. So after you have entered all of these details, what you need to do is you just need to upload the same file by tapping on the browse button, and then you can go to the section where exactly you're having this file. For example, we have the file here. We can double tap on the file and we can tap on the submit button so as to upload the GST data for the different products within the Magento 2 web store, and that too in bulk. So you can do this so as to save your time, and that's much about the section. That's the GST mass update section, and I hope it helped you out. So that was much about this particular plugin, and thanks for watching this video, and I hope that it helped you out somehow. So If you have any questions or queries regarding this particular module, then you can always get back to us at support@webcool.com, or you may raise a ticket at webcool.ubdesk.com. Thanks for watching this video and have a great day ahead.